Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So basically I split this into two parts, so that's why I'm wearing like a different shirt and everything. So if you're confused, don't be, because I'm gonna explain. So when I was editing the first, like the main video, I realized that it was gonna be super long and I did not want to upload like an hour video, so I split it into half. So the first one's about like 25 minutes and the second one's about 25 minutes as well. So that kind of like eliminates that really long video that I didn't want to have. So like the first video is gonna be like, you know, my first couple days when I first started university, and then this is gonna be like the last, not the last couple of days, but like the last couple of days of the first 2 weeks that I was at university. So if that makes sense. So hopefully this will all like come together and make sense, but if it doesn't, well then fuck me, right? But so this is just me shooting like an intro for you guys, so y'all can get a little bit of clarification. But let's get on into it, okay? That Monday was our first day of class, and then that Friday for like the end of freshers, they rented out a club for everybody, and you know, we all paid like £5 for a ticket, and we would have cheap drinks and everything. And they rented out a club in Piccadilly Circus, which is like the equivalent to Times Square, like in New York. So by that time, we didn't really fuck with Stacy anymore. You know, she kept coming up with more and more rumors about different people around the school, and so for me, I was like, nah, this girl's kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, I'm not really down with it. Like, I just met her a week ago. I don't need to be her friend. Like, I don't. Like, I didn't say nothing rude to her or anything. I just, you know, stopped talking to her. So that Friday, me, Janae, and this other girl, Hannah, we all planned to go to the club together since our school had rented it out. You know, I got ready at my house, they got ready at their house. Hannah met up with Janae at Janae's house, and then they made their way to Piccadilly, and I ended up just taking the tube to Piccadilly. So like, we all met up. They went to Five Guys before we even went into the club because they were so hungry, and I was like, bitch, I'm just trying to get into the club, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just got ready, I'm trying to go. But we were chilling out for a little bit, and me and Janae had like this internal like telepathy going on. I hope I used the right words for that. Like, we were like, okay, we're not gonna pay for any drinks tonight, we're gonna get ourselves inside a section, like, you know what I'm saying, VIP type shit. Like, we're very important people, period. So we're like with the group of people that we click with, you know, we're just dancing, and then Stacy out of nowhere pops up and she's like, hey, like dancing. We're just like, hey, you know, like we're just like kind of dancing away, like, hey girl, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, me, Hannah, and Janae, you know, we're all having a good time, and then me and Janae got ourselves inside a section. So we're like, bet, we got it, click it, done. So, you know, the person comes down, like they get us, we're like, hey, come follow us. We're like, bet, you know, we're going up the stairs, and we invite Hannah too, because she came with us basically, so we're not gonna just leave her on the dance floor by herself. No, girl, you come into VIP with us too. You know, this is how we roll. So, you know, as we're walking up the stairs, Stacy again comes out of nowhere and she starts following us up the stairs, and I just remember looking back at her and like flipping my hair and looking like in my head I was like, where do you think you're going, bitch? But I didn't say nothing. I just looked with my eyes like, bitch, you're not coming with us. I don't know who told you you were gonna come with us. You didn't even come to the club with us. We haven't talked to you in like 2 days. I don't know who you are type shit. And you know, we're having a good time in VIP. You know, me, Hannah, and Janae, you know, we partying up, getting free bottles, you know, chilling. And so about an hour and a half in, Janae's like, let's go outside, let's take a smoke break. And I'm like, bet, cool. Like, I did partake in an occasional cigarette. Sorry, I did. You know, now I have a Soren, you know, it's like a jewel. But we went outside, you know, we saw some street performers, you know, we're just talking about how the night's going, like how awesome it was that we got into VIP without paying for it, you know, the basic girl shit. So, you know, we're out there for like 15 minutes, and then Hannah was like, Amber, let's go back inside, because Janae was talking to somebody. So we're like, okay, let's go back inside. And on our way down, like, Hannah turns around to me, she's like, Stacy's in the room talking to security. She's crying. And I'm just like, what? Why is Stacy crying, you know? And Hannah's like, no, just ignore it, let's go. And I was like, look, you know, I might not like the girl. I don't like the girl. I don't like her. But I never want to leave someone that I personally know, like, in distress. Like, if they're crying, you know, if they're like knocked out or something, and something bad could happen to them, I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, fuck you, bitch. No, I'm not like that. I will help you, even if like I personally don't like you. Just because I know you, out of the kindness of my heart, I'll stop and at least see what's wrong, you know? Maybe that's instigating, maybe it's not. I'm just like, what's wrong? Let's see what I can do to help, you know? So I go into the room with security. I just see Stacy just like bawling her eyes out, like hyperventilating, like crying, sobbing. I'm just like, girl, what is going on? I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? She's just crying. She's telling security that she got spiked. Okay, so if y'all know anything about being spiked, the reason why it's so dangerous is because you don't know you're spiked. Like, if you've ever seen anyone spiked or a video of someone spiked, like I saw this video on Twitter and this girl was spiked and she was literally calling out for help, but you couldn't like hear her. Like she was like she was like screaming, like she was trying to scream but she couldn't scream, you know? She's spiked, like she's literally like, you know, you're not completely there. And so when she was literally like creating this big ass scene, I was like, this girl's not spiked. Like she might be drunk or something, like maybe she's never been drunk before, something. Like there's no way in this world that she could have been spiked, because she wouldn't have known she would have been spiked. That's why it's so dangerous to be spiked. That's why it's so dangerous not to accept drinks from other people and to like cover your drinks when you leave it like at a bar or something, because if you're spiked you don't know it. You're knocked out, you're not there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm over here like talking to her like, calm down, you're okay, calm down. She's like saying that some Middle Eastern guy gave her a drink. I'm just like, first of all, you're gonna blame it on a brown person? Like really? That's fucked up, first of all. Second of all, why are you accepting drinks from random people? Like, everyone knows not to accept drinks. Like, if someone's offering you a drink and they're getting it from the bar and you take it from the bartender's hand, that's a little bit different. Still then it's kind of sketchy. But if someone's just, hey, have this drink, like you're just gonna drink it and you don't know them, like no, that's not okay. So I'm over here like, girl, you're fucking, in my head I'm like, this girl's so stupid, like she's stupid. So I'm like shaking her, like calm down, stop crying, like get your phone, let me order you an Uber so you can go home, because obviously you're not okay. The people that she came with left her because they're not with her right now, so obviously like she had no, like, you know, she's new to London, she doesn't take the bus or the tube, she's not that type of girl, she likes to Uber everywhere. So I was like, give me your phone, I'll call you an Uber. But by the time she gave me her phone, I remember that she didn't have any service. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take you to Janae. The security was like, no, you're not taking her anywhere. We don't like the way you're talking to her. I'm like, look, I know her. Y'all need to like get out. And they're like, oh, okay. And they all get out. And so I'm just like, okay, look, I'm gonna take you up to Janae and we'll figure this out. So I take her upstairs to where Janae was. Like she was outside of the club smoking. And I'm like, Janae, you deal with this because I can't. I'm gonna start being rude and like, we all know where that's gonna get me. So Janae's like, what's happened, babes? Like, you know, whatever Janae said to her. And so we ended up getting a hold of her boyfriend in America, and we like called him up and we're like, hey, your girlfriend's like not good right now. Can you please call her an Uber back to the dorms? Like she needs to go home. And he's like, of course, gets her an Uber and everything. So while she's waiting on the Uber, you know, we're just sitting down talking to her like it's gonna be okay. You just need to go back to the dorms, you know, get a good night's rest, you know, you're gonna be fine, you're okay, blah, 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 blah. So her Uber finally comes and I was the one to walk her to the car, and I literally, like, as I'm walking her to the car, I'm like kind of giving her a heart to heart, like, hey girl, like, you know, I know we haven't talked in a couple of days, like I do like you, but you're just a little bit dramatic. You always cause a little bit of a scene, and you know, this is kind of, you know, we're grown now, this is university, this isn't high school shit no more, you know what I'm saying? So you should like go home, go back to the room, just like rethink the night, think about like how the way you've been acting, because it's not too late for you. Like everyone can give you a second chance, you know, like you're not a bad person. This is why I said to her, you're not a bad person. Little did I know she was a bad person, okay? But you know, I'm just like giving her a heart to heart, like kind of like telling her some real shit, like look, like, you know, the reason why we kind of been avoiding you a little bit is because you're kind of dramatic, you know, you bring drama wherever you go, you know, maybe it's just like jitters for the first week trying to make some friends, but you know what, we're grown, you know, it's not high school no more. So I'm trying to like give her a little pep talk, you know, I'm not trying to really bring her down, but I'm trying to like bring awareness to her actions that she's doing and like what it's coming out as, because you know, it's not giving her a good look. So she's like, oh my god, thank you so much, like thank you Amber, and she gives me a hug and gets in the car. That's it. That was a Friday night. We didn't have school till Monday. So on Monday when we got to class, you know, she walks in and Janae's like, are you okay, Stacey? And she's like, yeah, I'm okay. I just can't be friends with you and Amber anymore. You guys aren't good friends. You guys use me for my clothes and hair products. What? We use you, huh? Use you for what? Your clothes and hair products. Girl, first of all, I have Cantu at my house. I don't need your Cantu. Every black bitch knows knows about Cantu. Okay, you're not the first person to use Cantu in this world. Even though we are in England, you're not the first girl that has it. Girl, they sell that at the beauty supply in Peckham, okay? No, like I have that too. I wasn't using you for shit, okay? Maybe I went to your room for hairspray when I first met you. Okay, cool. That's when I liked you. As soon as I stopped talking to you, I didn't come to you for not one thing, okay? I never used you for an Uber because I never took an Uber with you, okay? I've always taken the bus or we walked, okay? You've never been to my house, okay? I come to your door because you invite me into your door. Like, I have a video. I don't want to put it in there because her face is in there and she will sue me, okay? Like, that's why I changed her name, because she will somehow see this video. Like, I'm still friends with some of her friends on Instagram, so when I post this on my Instagram, I know if I say her name, her friends are gonna send it to her, and this crazy bitch will find a way to destroy my life. She will. And like, I'm not trying to let that happen, okay? No. So, you know, change up her name a little bit. So she's saying that me and Janae used her for her hair products and her clothes. Coming and saying that I'm like a bad person. Like, if I was a bad person, I would have walked straight through the club and forgot about you. I wouldn't even came and checked on you or even got you an Uber home. You could have been talking to security and they wouldn't have done anything for you. Like, me and Janae went out of our way from our section to get you an Uber to go home, you know? So Janae was taking this shit like bullets, you know? She was like, like, why are you saying that about me? So, you know, Janae said, her and Janae started getting into like a little like verbal argument, and I'm just like, I know you're not talking to me this way because you don't know me. Like, we just met a week and a half ago. You don't know me. I don't know why you think you can talk to me this way, because where I'm from, if you say these things, like she said more stuff, if you say these things, we're gonna fight, period. Like, I'm from Houston. I might be small, but I'm not afraid to fight nobody. Like, I don't care how big you are. Like, my goal is not to win. My goal is to get my point across, period. So she's over here talking to me crazy, talking to Janae crazy. And you know, Janae is 5 foot, but she a hefty ass bitch. Like, she can fight. She got some arms on her, okay? She got some thighs, period, okay? So, you know, I know Stacy did this shit on purpose because she knows the type of girls that we are. We hung out with her for a week and a half, you know. We told her like stuff about her. You can tell us about our personality though. You know, if someone comes to us like that, we're gonna want to fight them, okay? We're not just like, oh, okay type of girls. No, we're gonna be like, what did you say? Like, stand up, let's go outside type girls, you know? So Stacy is saying all this crazy shit to us, and her friend, like, her friend is so sweet, okay? I actually like her friend. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I kind of forgot. I'm so sorry, girl. But the girl next to her, she was like just like sitting there just like, wait, what's happening? Like, she's like so quiet. She's like, what's happening, you know, type shit. And I looked at her, I'm like, y'all don't know me, like, I'll fight you. And I said that to her friend, and Stacy was like, oh, you want to fight me? That's so trashy. Like, hit me, go ahead, hit me, you're so trashy. I'm just like, yep, I'm a trash your shit though, right? I'm a trashy bitch, that's fine. That's fine. I'm a trashy bitch, that's fine, girl, fine. Because when I first got here, you were asking me where I got my clothes from, and then you went to go buy those clothes. You saw how I put my hair, and the next day you had your hair like that. So if I'm so trashy, why are you copying me? Oh, okay. I'm trashy. Trashy. I guess trash likes to copy trash then, like, oh well. Love being trash. Love it. I grovel in it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay, girl. Like, after she said that, I was like, trashy, yep. I am complete trash. I'm garbage. Garbage, okay? I don't care what you call me. So, remind you that we're in the middle of class. Like, class hasn't started yet, but our teacher's like at the front, just like waiting for everyone to get there. And like, we're just like having this argument in the back of the class. And she's like, okay, girls, let's get started. And so like, she kind of breaks it up, but she kind of like says like, we're about to start class. So me and Shanae just turn around and we're like heated. You know, like when someone tests your patience and you're like, you have that adrenaline now, like you're about to like flat out a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're about to like literally fight them. Like, me and Shanae were just looking at each other like, breathe in and out, in and out, because Stacy thought she was like a big bad bitch, but she didn't understand who she was fucking with, okay? The thing about me is, even though I said I was gonna fight her, I already knew what kind of girl she was. I did. I knew if I ever touched her, I was gonna get in trouble. Like, she would find a way to get me in trouble. That guy left her in the park for like 5 minutes, and she already said she was gonna sue him. If I touched her, I knew I was gonna get expelled. I knew I was gonna get sued. So I was like, that's fine, girl. I'm not gonna touch you. I want to touch you, and if I do touch you, you're not even gonna know it's me. Like it's gonna be out on the street with a lot of people type shit. Like I'm gonna push you type shit. Like we're gonna be in a club and I'm gonna see you and deck you in the back of your head and just turn around. You won't even notice me type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was thinking of like super sneaky ways to like beat this girl's ass without her even having like knowing it was me, because I knew like if she saw me and I punched her, I was gonna get in trouble. Like she wasn't like the type of bitch who was like could get her ass beat and just take it, you know. She was gonna do something to get me arrested, sue me, get me expelled type shit. So I had just told her I was gonna fight her. Like, you don't know me, I'll fight you type shit. Janae said some things. Janae didn't say anything about fighting her or anything, but she was just saying like, you're not okay, like you're a crazy bitch. Like you're literally crazy, like you're mentally ill type shit. And so I left out that when we were in her dorm during like the first week and a half, like in her cupboard, like we saw a bunch of pills. Like we saw, I didn't even read the pills that they were there. Like it wasn't like some Advil type shit. It was like prescription pills. And like in the back of my head, I was like, why does she have all this? And like later after all this happened, her like saying that we weren't good friends and I was telling her that I was gonna fight her, it all clicked to me that she was mentally unstable. Like she wasn't there. Like after all the things she did, you know, when I first met her being serious, she was being kidnapped, saying this guy loved her at the park and didn't want to help her. Like some more stuff happened, I don't even know. She told me that she had an eating disorder. She told me some other personal stuff, and it's stuff that you don't really tell people you just met, no matter how good the connection is. Like it was things that you don't like really tell people. So it finally like clicked in my head that this girl was mentally unstable, like literally off the rockers type shit. Well, after I told her I was gonna fight her and me and Janae were like going off on her for saying that we weren't good friends, you know, we stopped talking to her the very next day. Very next day. Let me see if I can pull up this email. Like I think I'm still on it. This was on September 12th, 2018. I got an email from who is this lady? The Associate Dean of Student Leadership. I don't even know what that means. Got an email from her. Okay, and I'll read you the message. I have recently been informed of a possible incident between you and Stacy. It says her full name. When I read this, I didn't even know who they were talking about, because she like, I'm calling her Stacy, but like let's say her name is Isabella, but she goes by like Izzy or Bella, something that's not her full name. So when I read it, I was like, wait, who is that? Like I didn't know her full first name and her full last name. So like I was like, it took me like 2 seconds to be like, who is she talking about, you know? So it says, I have recently been informed of a possible incident between you and Stacy. I will be investigating this in due course. Well, of course, invite you in to explain further and gain your perspective on events, and we'll schedule an appointment in the coming days. As part of our initial investigation process, I am issuing a no contact order between you and Stacy. This is to ensure that a thorough investigation can be conducted without concern of interference or further incident. This is I'm literally having such a hard time reading this. Okay. This is both for your protection and for the protection of other students while a full investigation can take place. As part of this, we're asking that both of you and Stan verbal, written, photo media, through social media or through other people with each other until further notice. If either of you are found in violation of the terms of the no contact order, disciplinary action will follow. Stacy will be issued with a no contact order for you as well. Additionally, while this case is being investigated, you will not be able to access the halls of residence beyond the common areas. This again is for your protection for other students to avoid possible further incidents. So basically I couldn't go anywhere but like the library, my classes, and yeah, I can only go to the library, the cafeteria, and to my classes. I couldn't go nowhere else. So all the friends, I mean I didn't have a lot of friends, but the people I did talk to who lived in the dorms, I wasn't allowed in the dorm rooms anymore. But like I still went because bitch, fuck you. So this again is for your own protection for the other students, blah blah blah. I understand you and Stacy have class together. Please do your best to avoid sitting near each other. And when she came in on Monday and we asked if she was okay, she sat across from us. We were there first, okay? We were there first. She sat near us, okay? I know, yeah, I will be in touch to schedule an appointment for you to meet, blah blah blah. I can't emphasize enough the importance of respecting the above no contact order. Also to reiterate, no outcome has been decided. Basically saying that I cannot contact her. So that was like the first email that I got. So this is gonna have like a lot of like gaps in it because there's just so much. But basically, this girl tried to get me expelled within 2 weeks of being at university because I told her I didn't like her. Like, after all the shit that she's done at the club, crying and having basically an anxiety attack, I told her, like, I'm not a fan of you and I don't vibe with you, but that doesn't mean that can't change. I think you're a little bit dramatic, and if you just go home tonight and just kind of reevaluate your actions from the past week and like start fresh on Monday, maybe we could all be friends again, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can just start new. But she took that as I was like being rude to her and like just like not being a good friend. Like, okay, cool girl, but don't come over here and talk to me crazy because you don't know me, okay bitch? I will fight you, period. I'm not talking to the wall this time. I'm not talking to Jesus, I'm talking to you. I will fight you. Like, don't talk to me freaking crazy, okay? Period. Don't do it, because you don't, like, luckily I have freaking morals and I didn't want to lose my scholarship to the school. Otherwise I would have fought you. Like, if this was in America, bro, like, you would have been dragged, girl, dragged. And maybe it would have been me. Maybe it would have gotten someone else to do it. Like, you don't know my connections. I don't got no connections, but you don't know if I have connections. It could have been somebody else and you don't know how they would have handled it. So just to go around telling people that like I was trying to fight you, I didn't try to fight you. I told you I was gonna, like, I would fight you. I didn't try, because if I tried, I would have done it. I would have succeeded. I would have fought you, not try to fight you, okay? There's a difference, okay? There is more about Stacey, but I'll probably put it in another video because it doesn't really concern me because she kind of left me alone after that. Like, she would try to antagonize me a little bit, but I didn't care. Like, I lived off campus. Like, she went around school and told, like, everyone basically not to fuck with me or Janae. Like, through the entire first semester, me and Janae really didn't have any friends because since our school is so small, it's kind of cliquey. So the people who lived on campus were really close because there wasn't nothing to do. So all they did at campus was, like, you know, smoke together, drink together. They didn't go anywhere, you know, unless they went out. So, like, Stacey only had time to, like, manipulate people's thoughts about me and Janae. And, like, personally, like, I'm not the nicest looking person. Like, when I went to school, I had a bitch face on. I looked real cute and just went to my class. I didn't go and, like, say hi to people. Like, that wasn't me. And, like, I really didn't mind it because the people at my university were really weird anyways, so I didn't mind. But, you know, like, she, like, was manipulating the situation and making me and Janae, like, look bad and, like, look like that we were just targeting her and, like, she was all innocent. And she wasn't. Like, she was the... If anything, we were innocent. Like, we helped you, bitch. Like, we were in a whole ass section having a great time and we went out of our way to get you home to make sure you felt safe and secure. And then you're gonna hit us with a no contact order and try to get us expelled. Like, I don't even have the statement of what she said about us. Like, I don't have it, and I wish I really did because, like, you know, that would have helped me to see, like, the mind of this crazy ass girl. And like I said, she later in the semester she went to the hospital for, like, taking too much Adderall. And she's done, like, more to Janae than she's done to me because I didn't entertain that shit. Like, after we had all that, I did not talk to her, I did not look her way because I did not give two fucks. Like, I'd be walking, like, in, like, the university and, like, she'll see me and she'll, like, laugh really hard and, like, she'll be like, I'll be like, girl, I do not care. Not one bit, not 2 bits, not 3 bits. Like, I don't care. So that was, like, my little experience, like, my first 2 weeks at university. That's what I was dealing with. Other than everything else that was happening in my life, that was, like, a big part of it. But hopefully this story made sense. Hopefully, like, y'all got all the way through it. There's definitely gonna be more videos about this girl and about my experience in university. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know, like, what else you want to hear. Let me know if you want to hear more stories about this crazy ass girl. Let me know if you want to, like, hear about, like, my other, well, I'm already gonna do it, but it's already gonna be out, so I'm gonna tell you about my life in university. Thank you guys for watching. You know, the story was long and hopefully you got all the way through and it all makes sense. If not, like, let me know if I can clarify for you guys. But let me know what you guys want to see next. Show me, like, I am going to be posting a video, like, I'm literally going to be wearing the same shirt. I'm going to post a video about my, you know, my entirety experience of living overseas. So just let me know what y'all want me to do, okay? You know, I'm not limited, okay? Okay? And, you know, follow me on Instagram, you know, you know, like my photos or whatever. Find me on Twitter too, because I fucking love Twitter. Maybe not Twitter. No, don't find me on Twitter, don't do that. But thank you guys for watching and subscribe.